everybody, I got a tip. If you want me here, take a trip. It make you holler, it make you shout. Come along with me, we're tripping now. Now listen, girls, and listen, boys. These little things, they ain't no toys. They are for real, know what I mean. They make you holler, they make you shout. Come on, baby, we'll trip on out.
Hey, what is going on? I'm going to give it a few seconds. God dang, hold on. Sorry about that. I know y'all had an echo. It's because I'm experimenting with something that's not going well. All right, hold on a second. All right. Try that Sea Monkey Liberation Party. See if you're blue now. That's something that another thing I want to talk about. I've talked to quite a few of you that don't talk in here because you don't want to be seen in a quote unquote drama channel. And some of you are already wrenched. So I'll tell you what we'll do. If that is your situation, you can hit me up and make up a name as long as it has SMAP in it or Sea Monkey or something. You can make up the rest on your own. I'll give you, if you're already wrenched, I'll give you another wrench. And of course, I never give up who people are. I think you've all seen me in the hot seat up here enough where all I would have to do is throw out a name and it would have got me out of a lot of shit. And I just won't do it. So, yeah. If you want to still participate, but not want people to know who you are, I understand that. I think you should all rise up and just go against everybody, but not everybody wants to do that, and I get it. So if you already have a wrench, but you want to be able to knock out doxes or whatever in here, I will wrench a second account for you. Just let me know the account name, and then I'll set up a stream where y'all can jump in there. Because the only way I can wrench people is to either have a second phone with me, which I do, but it doesn't work worth a shit, or wait until after the stream, then go back and find you and wrench it that way. That's the only way I can do it. So what's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna piss some people off here in a minute. I don't care though. Whenever you know me to give a shit. So basically a typical Bill stream. Yeah, well, yeah, it kind of went without saying. Hey, what's up, Lala Blue? And of course, Sea Monkey Liberation Party. I appreciate you. The unknown. What's going on, man? I'm waiting on that Cobain stream. I don't know if he still is, but he wants to discuss the Cobain autopsy report that just got, air quote, leaked. What's going on, Christy? What is up, JFK? Melinda, what is up? What's up, Cat Eyes? And even if you don't already have a wrench in here, if you want to make up a Sea Monkey name, if I know who you are and halfway trust you, then I'll let other people that aren't already wrenched do it as well. Update on my dad. they're not worried about when they did the MRI, they found a piece of metal in his head, but it's just under the skin, so they're not worried about it. We're not getting any answers back on why he's been so sick lately. He's not in good shape right now, so I've been taking care of all of their stuff. I don't know how the hell I can't keep up with everything that man does. Just when I think I'm caught up, somebody's like, "Oh, hey, I need this done." It's like, "Fuck, man." So I haven't really had any time to watch a whole lot. Absolutely, the Warlock Sea Monkeys are still a thing. In case you didn't know, I identify as a sea monkey. I felt I felt my whole life that way, but now that society is more accepting of that kind of thing, I decided to speak up about it. But yeah, I am a sea monkey on the inside. What is up, Vlad? All right, of course. I'm not gonna make a whole stream about Tobe because I it's probably already been probably everybody's already done it today, and the only reason well, not the only reason, but the biggest reason why I'm even mentioning it is because I know there's a few of you here that say that you only ever listen to me, so you might not know. And I've already made a community post about it, but they pulled the plug until this afternoon, so he's no longer with us. There's somebody wants to post it, they can, but there's on my community page today. There's a cash app that goes directly to his wife. She could use it right now. It goes straight to her. You know, something else that irritates me that I'm going to piss some people off is when they say, "Oh, send me the money. I'll make sure that that person gets it." And I've seen people do that I don't fucking trust, to be quite honest. And I don't do that. I will not handle other people's money. Um, there was another one a while back, and somebody sent actually a couple people sent me. They're like, "Hey, if you think this is legit, then go ahead and give it to them." And I just send it straight back because I'm not doing that. So yeah, make sure you send shit straight to the people and not to somebody who says they're going to give it all to them because I have my doubts a lot of the time. It's something else that irritates me. I mean, Toe, I was cool with Toe. He was up here quite a few times. Um, I always liked him. The last time he was up here, though, and I need to go back and find it because I don't remember which stream it was on, but the last time he was up here, he was in the hospital, as he was a lot of the time. And like I could just tell by the sound of his voice that, and it wasn't anything he said because he always tried to stay positive, which that I respect that about the guy. But like I could just tell I would never talk to him again. You know, we didn't talk a whole lot privately. Most of our communication was on stream, and like even when he was being very blunt and calling me out for something, at least he did it to my face. You know, he didn't run around and do it behind my back. He come right up here on my own fucking panel, and I respect him for it. And then something else that irritates me is every time somebody passes away here, you have people, oh, they were my best friend and blah blah blah, and you know what I mean. And it just irritates me because a couple of them, like I know what that person said about you, or maybe I know that that person never fucking talked about you. So don't. It just irritates me when people fucking fake cry and oh they were my. I fucking hate that. I'll tell you right now, I didn't know talk to Toe very much outside of here. We weren't close, but I respected the dude. He was an organ donor, though a rare blood type complicated the ability to follow through with matches. Unfortunately, oh well. The thing about rare blood types, though, is sometimes that can save somebody. Because if a match is a rare blood type, then it's hard to find organs for them. I'm not crying, guys. It's my sinus problems. I am not. I, uh, for real. I'm not. I'm sniffling because of my sinuses. But I've been told the only facts that I know for sure are that he didn't have any brain function, and they'd made the decision. I was told either this morning, maybe early afternoon, that they were going to pull the plug at 3:30 today. And like I've heard varying things about what all was wrong with him, and I don't know which is fact and which is assumed. So I'm not going to repeat any of it. But yeah, yeah. There's Tasha's cap app. That this Cash App here goes straight to her. Yeah, you're right, Vlad. I was just thinking that he would be making fun of us. I'm going to say something here that I totally would have said to him had we been like on a panel together, because you know how we all used to joke around and talk, make fun of his toes and stuff. Shit, his nickname was Toe. We used to joke around about it. Um, but the first thing I thought after I got done being upset was when I was told that they didn't find any brain function. This is gonna piss some people off, but had Toe been up here when they had I found out that he didn't have any brain function, I would have said, "How could they tell?" I know that's mean, but I am the asshole that will make jokes at funerals. If I can get somebody to stop crying and laugh for 10 seconds, I will. He went 3 days with no brain function. La la, he went his whole life without brain function. How could they tell? See, that's what I would say. Tosh never left his side, not once. Yeah. And I've been in the room a couple of times when they pulled the plug on people that, yeah, always feel worse for their wife or whatever. My uncle passed away. Him and my aunt, they've been married for, oh God, almost maybe over 50 years, but together since they were in high school. And they went to the casino and they split up because he wanted to play blackjack and she wanted to play slot machines. And they were supposed to meet up for dinner. And she went to the place they were supposed to meet up at, and he didn't show. And she had security looking for him. And then she got a call from the hospital say, "Hey, we got your husband here. He's in a coma." And he'd had a stroke and just hit the floor and never woke up. And so then I got the call and I had to go pick up my mom and head up there. I turned an hour and a half trip into, I think it was like an hour and 5 minutes or something. I don't remember, but I drove like a bat out of hell. They pulled the plug on him that night, but yeah, it's horrible. Tasha is not asking for donations. We are asking out of love. Thank you. I mean, man, I don't want to turn this into another stream, but uh, really, if anybody wants to come up and say anything about him, that's fine. We can do that because I know there are people that don't watch anybody else here. So And yeah, I don't know Tasha really at all. I've only talked to her when she was on stream with Toe, but I don't care. It's she's losing her old man, you know. So yeah, make sure you if you're the praying type or the positive vibe types, whatever you're into, just send that Tasha's direction the next few days. I mean, she's gonna have funeral expenses and burial. I mean, or cremate, whatever they're gonna do, she's gonna have all this stuff hit her. And I don't know, but I kind of doubt that Toe gave a shit about life insurance, so she probably doesn't have a whole lot to work with, unfortunately. And I completely forgot what else I was going to talk about, but that's okay. And every time this happens, which seems to happen a lot around here, but I mean, then again, we are all over the world. Um, it makes me think of people that you know at one time were in everybody's chat and in all the discords and whatever, and then they just disappear, and we never find out what happened to them. Like Burns, I don't know if anybody remembers Burns. He hasn't been around for a couple of years, but he just up and disappeared when he was everywhere. You know, I don't know if he went back to prison or something happened to him, or I don't know. Oh, apparently, Josh said something. So many melodramatic adults crying about someone dying they definitely never thought twice about while they were alive. Yeah, Josh, I don't know if you were here, but I was just talking about that. Everybody has to go live and say, "Oh, they were my best friend," and fucking, yeah, that shit pisses me off. And I've not watched anybody's today, but I can just tell by uh, past experience that I already know that it happened. You know, or it's going to happen. All right, Lala, take care. Thanks for being here. Yeah, let's not name names right now if you don't mind. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to start shit with anybody. I just want to speak in generalities, and it can apply anywhere. There's always somebody like that in the office too. It doesn't really matter where you're at. Somebody gets killed or whatever in the plant, and oh, they were my best friend. We both like all you guys ever did was talk shit about each other. Now you wanna, yeah, whatever. But I digress. What's going on, Andrea D? What's up, Moments Live? Well, like I said, I don't. If anybody has something they want to say about Till, you're more than welcome to. But um, I would imagine that the Till memorial streams have been probably run to death already today, and I don't necessarily want to be a part of that. So I'm not saying we can't talk about it anymore tonight. I'm just saying that we can talk about other things too. And yeah, if anybody wants to come up and say something about him, you are welcome to. Hey, what is up, Shauna? Unless you were talking to the other Bill or the other Bill. I keep forgetting if I'm the other Bill or if I'm the other. I keep forgetting which one I am. Your goal is to be as bitter as Josh. Well, that works out for some people. Others not so much. I'm the type that I am extremely bitter, but I try to hide it. I just don't always do a very good job. I pretty much hate everybody. Unless you send me booby pics, then I don't hate you as much. I am the HBIC. I probably should know what that means, but I don't. I don't know what that stands for. Pat Con always asking for Becky. Pat Con, if you want her number, just ask, man. I mean, I can try to mediate something for you. Head Bill in charge. Look, I'm not even controlling my own life. I shouldn't be allowed to be in charge of anything. I mean, society lets me drive cars and own guns and shit, man. If you knew me, you would see why that's a really bad idea. I mean, I was even licensed to operate heavy machinery at one time. That was an extremely bad idea. And what does Becky even do? I don't know. I've even asked her directly, and she won't answer. She doesn't have an answer. She's exactly the same as that rest of the bunch over there. They think that they've done something profound in this community, and they ain't done jack shit. So I don't know. They have an air of self importance over there, but they're only in a little echo chamber, so they don't really know what goes on. Tech is gay. Yeah, I guess we can talk about Tech. I'll tell you what. I do have a message for Tech since I know you're fucking listening. If you don't cut the shit, um, and I've asked, um, man, maybe I shouldn't start this. I've been asked not to do anything, but I'm having a rough time. If it was up to me, I would have done it a while. I would have done it the last time you tried to dock somebody. You fuck. You remember all those text messages that I have from a certain somebody that I confronted you about like a year ago? And I stood down mostly because of Sammy. I didn't want to cause her any more problems. That's the only reason that I'm not putting all this shit out there now. But I can only bite my tongue for so long, Tech. If you keep up this shit, you just might. Oh, it gets way worse than fucking gay sex toys. I've held all that shit back all this time, mostly out of respect for Sammy because I didn't want to cause her any more issues, and I still don't. But yeah, man, you know some of what I have, and I really doubt that you want that shit put out there. So keep fucking around, man. Keep fucking around. You know what? I don't give a shit if somebody's gay, and I understand why they hide it. Um, but just fucking don't be going around with your feminine ass fucking pussy voice and trying to be all tough and shit. Just be who you are. If you like sucking dick, say you like sucking dick. I tell you what, I wish I was at least bisexual because being a straight guy and trying to hook up with a chick sometimes is hard, because most bars are like sausage fest. But think about it, man. If you're bisexual, you could walk into any bar at any time and just go, oh, yeah. You know what? So being completely straight is not all it's cracked up to be. So, yeah, Tech, keep fucking around, man. I've been asked not to, so I haven't, but trying to dox somebody because you're a jealous piece of shit, fuck you. Believe me, y'all, he's got way bigger problems than being a closet fag. Look, sticking things up the ass is not my thing. It's not something I won't even let the doctor do it. Um, but whatever you're into, fine. As long as it's consenting and they ain't hurt nobody else, I can give a fuck less. Just don't hide it when it's obvious. Well, no, Patcom, there may come a time when it's necessary, and I might piss some people off that I like, unfortunately, in the process. But and I really should have went to him privately and said that instead of doing it publicly. Because usually when I throw somebody out of the community, I do it quietly. But uh, I promise you, he would not be welcome here by anybody if I put this shit out. I am totally. I don't. I'm not trying to kindle it back up, but I am totally lost on whatever happened between Christy and. Uh, I just don't know what happened. I I managed to stay out of group chats for the most part, except here and there when somebody needed help. I managed to stay out of the group chats for the better part over a year, and I recently got put into three of them, and one of them I just left. So, um, and I'm sure that they're talking about it there. I just don't know. I just don't know what happened. I watched Cat Eye's last stream. You explained it all there. Right on. Can I give you a hint? No, Haystack. I can't. Yo, when I sit up here and tell you I know a lot of shit about a lot of people, I'm not, say I'm capping or whatever. I like that this is just part of it. There are reasons why I hold it back. Well, 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 Tommy Boy Studios in the flesh. You're Josh's Garrett and come on mustache. Yeah, I would bet you know a lot about come on mustaches, wouldn't you, Tommy Boy? Yeah, we all know that Nanya only speaks truth. Remember when Tommy Boy made content? Nope. Tommy Boy's channel is almost as bad as Damone's. I have not watched Damone's in a long time. And the only reason I watch Tommy Boy's is because he came up here and asked me to. So, and I said I would. So, I do watch Tommy Boy. I even watched the shit that he put out about me that was mostly incorrect. I could have showed him some things that I never showed publicly. How come this is the only channel you see Tommy Boy in? And Hoax Wars. Oh, and Grace. I'm not sub to Hoax Wars. Well, you tell you what though, I know why. There are quite a few people that tell me, and Tommy Boy's not said this, but quite a few tell me that I'm the only one that they watch anymore because I am the coolest. That is why you see people here that you see nowhere else. It's because I'm the fucking coolest. And there's Miss Jill. I saw you in here earlier, Jilly, but I was blabbing, didn't have a chance to say hello. So hello. Why are we slamming text sex life? Because it's fun, because it's funny, because he deserves it. Hey, Dominique, what is going on? See y'all, man. That's what I love about going live. It's about the only thing I love about going live is I have all the hot chicks in my chat. And yeah, I'm bragging because he's banned everywhere else. Well, you got a wrench here, Tommy Boy. And I just, in case you're all wondering, the only reason I gave Tommy Boy a wrench was just to piss him off. He needed to post something, and I know it was just a grift to get a wrench out of me, and it worked. I knew it the whole time, but he needed it to post something, so I gave it to him, and I just never took it back. And I'm not going to. Does Hoax Wars have you blocked? I have no idea. What's going on, Javi? You bet you got better. Better than what? Oh, a hot chick, he is not. Visibility says, get up there, Tommy Boy. I don't know if I want to go that far. I mean, I'd let him, uh, but I don't know. Chicks. Oh, Javi. Maybe somebody should educate Javi when it comes to the ladies of the community. Maybe somebody should tell Javi what he's up against. Sammy, I'm sorry if I went too far, but I went considerably less than what I've been wanting to. The only reason I haven't went full retard is out of respect for you. In fairness, you tell lots of people to panel up. Right on, visibility. No, that's cool. It's probably better than listening to me blab by myself for an hour and a half or 2 hours. You made a toe video, right on. Oh, are you talking about your feet videos for OnlyFans, or are you talking about our toe? Because it makes a difference. Sabby and Christy need to panel it out. Bill is the perfect mediator. Oh man, yeah. I mean, I can be totally fair as a mediator, but I don't always want to hear people yelling at each other. I mean, I'd do it. Um, I don't know. I never go full. Are you kidding me? I'm always sitting at 3/4 retard, man. I don't take much. Yeah, Sammy, I know. Believe me, I wanted to fucking. I've not showed those to anybody, and believe me, I wanted to, um, but I knew it just make things worse for you. So, what's my body count? I don't even know. I just it's not like Jeff numbers. It's no 200, but I don't know. Probably high 30s, low 40s. Well, back in the day, like when I'm in a relationship, I'm totally like I don't cheat or anything like that. But when I'm in between relationships, I'm a fucking slut. I never went to bed with an ugly girl, but I woke up with a couple. Oh man, of course I'm not gonna name the individual because I'm not trying to embarrass him, but a dude from the community, of course, hit me up and he's like, "Hey man, is that are those pictures of is that really 90s pictures?" I said, "Yep." And he's like, "Oh man." Oh dude, I'm not. Yeah. uh, I hope you're listening actually, but yeah, he had this whole thing painted up of what he thought she looked like, and come to find out, it was a little bit off from the reality of the situation. Yeah, if somebody has their Facebook that is separate from all this bullshit, and they want it that way for a reason, going there and taking their pictures just because they're public and then showing them around where they don't want them shown, that's some fucked up bullshit. Whereas FCC gone, he probably tucked his tail between his legs and is hiding under the kitchen table. Um, he kind of went too far, accusing Clown of some bullshit that um, nobody believes. I certainly don't believe it. I I don't rock with Clown now, but we talked for quite a long time, and he never ever sent me anything that was even like not a single warning light went on, or like there never anything, never anything questionable from him. And if he's going to accuse somebody like Clown of something like that, who's next? Is he going to say that I sent him some weird shit? I mean, I guess he said that a lot of people from the community sent him weird shit, but I mean, I never even communicated with the guy outside of here. But like, is he going to say that about me now? There was nothing nefarious. Maybe I'm missing something, but didn't you say you didn't do it? Am I, or are you talking about something else? I don't know. But again, I don't know what really happened. I just know that they're mad at each other. FCC is the Betty White Clinic. Hope you get better FCC. Isn't it Betty Ford? I thought it was Betty Ford Clinic. Yeah, Tommy boy, God forbid you present the truth and prove that Nadia is a lying piece of shit. God forbid that. What's going on, Anthony? Did those screenshots contain your second last name? That reminds me, y'all. Talked about this earlier, but there's only like 40 people in here then. Um, as with the Sea Monkey Liberation Party, which has my full backing, by the way. There are quite a few people that don't want to talk in here because they don't want to get. I mean, I think it's bullshit. I think everybody should rise up, but I understand why you don't want the trouble. I get that too. Um, if you're already wrenched in here, or if you're somebody that I've known for a long time and I'm cool with you, even if you don't have a wrench, if you want to make a separate account because you're afraid to be seen talking in certain channels, I get it. You can hit me up privately, make up a different account, as long as it has SMAP in it for Sea Monkeys Against Predators or Sea Monkey, something you can make up, whatever the rest of it. But I'll mod a second account for you. But just hit me up privately, and of course, I'll never tell anybody who you really are. Mostly because I won't fucking remember the next day anyway. But you can hit me up privately, and I'll figure out how to get like your second account modded. I'll just set up a stream. Like way ahead of time, and you can go in there and just leave a comment on your new account. That's about the only way I can mod people. So yeah, if you're tired of watching from the sidelines and you want to get back into the game, let me know and we can figure something out. If I don't know you or if I don't like you, don't fucking bother. Because I know we have the Nunya crew that just loves to terrorize people just for chatting in somebody's chat. So I get it. She said she blocked you, Christy. All right, somebody blocked you. I missed it. Look and see if you blocked someone. Actually, I can't when I'm on StreamYard. On StreamYard, I can't even tell who my mods are. But and any of the mods should be able to tell if somebody's been blocked. That's one of the things I don't like about StreamYard is everybody looks the same. I can't tell who's got a wrench and who doesn't. I can't tell when somebody's been timed out. Yeah, I can't see any of it from StreamYard. No one has been blocked. She blocked on her person. Okay, right on. Well, that might be possible. Or might be true. Rule one about this community: don't trust anyone in this community. Yes, MasterCard. That is absolutely rule number one. When I'm talking to people privately that are kind of new or whatever, I tell them just don't get to know anybody outside of fucking YouTube because it has a tendency to go very wrong. Now, I mean, I've met a lot of really cool people that I talk to that I really like, but it's also gone very wrong. And when it goes wrong, it goes real wrong. You get all of your news and info from Jeff, so you're up to date on the latest. Hey, keep rolling with that. You'll be happy. You'll be ignorant, but you'll be happy. Yeah, fuck equality. K as in cat. Right. Hamburger. Hey, yeah. While we're on the subject of Hamburger Helper, you can replace equal parts of cat meat if you don't have hamburger. It tastes just as good. I have not watched Nanya in a very long time, and I encourage others to do the same. You'll be a lot happier. I know she was obsessed with me for a while. I don't know if she still talks about me constantly or not, but she's mad because I turned down her advances. Ah, shit. Everybody go back and delete your comments. The FBI just showed up. It's the Southwest FBI, so you guys are all fucked. You're all going to jail. Charges are being filed. You're all being investigated. Um, I'll just say it now. I flipped on all you guys a long time ago, and I told the Southwest FBI everything I know about all of you, just to get myself out of trouble. So sorry, y'all, but this is it. You're all fucked. Jeff has a new coffin with a liquor license inside. Interesting. Jeff and Onion have the same FBI agent. That's also interesting. Yeah. Hey, Andrea D, I can save you though. You'll just have to go down in a different way. You know what I'm saying? He asked for a cavity search before the interrogation. Well, I mean, I've been known to request them every now and then. I find that if you ask cops for a cavity search, they tend to not pat you down as hard and not for as long. If anyone's fed here, it's she's definitely fed. She's overfed. Jeff's YouTube wife divorced him. That chick, I don't know who the fuck she was that was defending him. Is that who you're talking about? Are we going that low? Um, yeah, Christy. If one of you has the other one blocked, she can't see your comments. So I don't remember what her name was, but she was going hard for for Jeff, and I don't know where the hell she came from. I don't think she's from this community, but I could be wrong. The only reason I saw it is because she was ripping Ryan a new ass, and somebody's like, "Oh, you got to see this! This chick's fucking putting Ryan in his place." So I went and looked at it, and that's all I know about her. You hate saying, yeah, I hate it when mom and mom fight. It sucks. Captain Sabaho, we had a girl fight on here not too long ago, and um, like I was hiding under the table the whole time. Yeah, she is really annoying. That chick Vanessa was really annoying. She made one good point. Is why does Ryan have to? Is she talking about? And is she talking about sex with kids? But it's creepier talking about sex with adults. Yeah, that is a good point, actually. Um, that's not the first time somebody's brought that up, though. That is kind of creepy. You guys want to talk about obsessed? Ryan's been obsessed with me for 2 years, longer than that, maybe. We once had a clock on the Dramagram Instagram. If Ryan could go for 5 days without talking about me, we had kind of a bet going. If he would have been able to go, I think it was 5 days without talking about me, I would have made certain screenshots public, and none of y'all ever got to see those screenshots because he could not go. Like sometimes I had to reset the clock after like 15 minutes, but he never went more than a day or two without talking about me. So I never did make those, and I'm kind of glad. I didn't really want to make those screenshots available publicly anyway. I wasn't trying to destroy that person. I just wanted to defend myself because she wasn't really telling the truth. Ryan said if I showed the crib, he would stop talking about you. Bullshit. No, he wouldn't. He wants to see my bed. I'm not. That's fucking creepy too. I'm not showing anybody my bed. It's unless they want to lay in it with me. It's just not going to happen. It's weird. I mean, I did accidentally kind of show it on one of my knife videos because I had some knives spread out on it. Uh, but the bed wasn't the point. It was the knives on the bed that are the point. And I certainly am not going to show the outside of my new house because these Dachshund motherfuckers, there ain't no way. Even though it's way back up in the woods, you can't see it from the road anyway. I'm just not doing it. If you were still for oh wow. Well, okay, Locks man. I hate to break it to you, but you never could have babies if you're a man. Sorry to tell you. I don't care what the new meth says they're teaching in public schools now. Boys can't get pregnant ever. I did see a video the other day. This dude was in the boys' bathroom at an elementary school, and they had a fucking tampon machine in there. Now, I don't know if that guy just made it look like that for the video, but yeah. They said, "Shout out to Jeff videos." Oh, that is wrong on so many levels. Oh, great. One of my stalkers is here. Hello, stalker. Which one are you? What is up, Danielle? I like that Billionites. If it didn't sound so culty, I'd start using it. I don't want to. I don't want to be that kind of channel, though. I think referring to you all as sea monkeys. Um, is fine because I am also a sea monkey. Sabby admitted to sharing photos and profiles of Christie's family. But she's saying she didn't know. I don't know. I've not seen any of this stuff in person, so all I know is only a handful of people knew Christie's last name, and it got. I don't even know where it got put out there at. Free me, Lord Cup Simp. Cuck Simp. I can see you. I think it's funny. These people want to be assholes, and they. Same thing with Haystack. Although I did unban him, so I got tired of hearing him whine. But these idiots will be assholes, and they get banned, and they beg to fucking be unbanned. I think it's hilarious. Nobody's allowed to be a bigger asshole than me, so not many people have been banned. You think Lord Cooks is asking for a green card? That's a negative, Ghost Rider. You wish those two would panel together and talk this out one way or the other because info just isn't making sense. I'm totally confused. I can tell you that. I mean, if they want to come up here, I'll let it happen. But I just don't like a lot of yelling and screaming if I can help it. If nothing else, I'd be more informed as to what's going on. An actual immigration green card. I'm not marrying the guy. I'm sorry. Even if I like him, I still wouldn't marry him. I would marry if Constantine needed a green card, like if um like if Eastern Europe called up and said, "Hey, we want Constantine back. He's not supposed to be over there." I would marry Constantine to keep him here. I'm not gonna lie. Share the screenshots you shared. That will solve all of it. Oh, well, I mean, if you guys want to, that's fine. We can do that. It seems the quite a few people in the chat want you all up here. It's really for their personal entertainment. It's not really to fix anything because we all love a good mudslinging around here. Um, but if it'll like solve anything, then I'm cool with it. Hell, I'm really cool with a good mudslinging. I just like to pretend like I don't. Oh hell yeah, fuck! I'd marry Constantine just for his new car. Show it. Oh, I don't know. Show what, Christy? I can't screen share, and I don't know what you're talking about. But if there's something that you want to show, you're more than welcome to come up and do it. Got his tight pants on. Right on. I like it. Can we get some drama? It's been a long day. God damn, you people are relentless. All right, fine. Y'all come up here with your drama or you're fired. Remember when Sabby would time people out to force them on panel? Oh, God. Yes, I do remember that.
Quick question for
What do
you.
you want, Jonathan? Go ahead.
Did they really pull Toe's life support?
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't joke about something like that on, not like, I talked about it quite a bit when I first started the panel. Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, I just saw you live. Okay. I'm just catching up. That's
Right on.
really
Yeah, no problem.
good to hear.
Yeah, they pulled his life support today. He hadn't had any brain activity for a few days, so yeah, Toe's gone.
Yeah, and people are fighting in chat, I see. Fun.
What are
Alright.
they not fighting in chat?
All right. Well, after that, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Yeah, they pulled the plug at 3:30 Eastern today. Jonathan just gonna maybe make false great allegations and people act. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't really. When he's up here, I've got my finger close to the trigger in case he starts doing that shit again. I deleted a whole fucking stream because of that. Oh man, Peg McDill. I should have asked Jonathan about the Purple Punisher. I'm not familiar with that one. There aren't very many sex toys that I haven't had some kind of experience with. Um, usually to pleasure a woman because I can't do it with my penis. But yeah, I should have asked him about the Purple Punisher. You guys can come up here. I just because I'm totally confused about what exactly is going on. Apparently, there was some screenshots taken from Christie's Facebook or something, and only a handful of people knew her whole name. And it got put up somewhere. I don't even know where. And apparently, Sabby is the culprit, which she's been known to dox people before. So Danielle, why? Like you're such a sweet person. Why don't you pick a fight with somebody, and then you and whoever you pick a fight with can come up here. Go ahead, just pick somebody. Just pick a random female out of the chat and pick a fight. Purple Punisher was Marvel's first superhero strap-on. Hey, well, the times they are changing. It wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't mind having a couple of lesbian superheroes chase me. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, she sent it to 4 people that you know of. Ah, okay. Hang on, I'm gonna mute up real quick, guys. I don't think you want to hear me blowing my nose. Yeah. That's like, I mean, people get mad at me because they'll know I'll know something. They'll be like, oh, you can tell me. And most of the time, I don't believe that these people would say anything, but that's not the point. The point is the person that told me, I promised them And really, it's not like I say I promise. Like when you talk to me, it's assumed that it's going to stay a secret unless you don't want it to or whatever. And people get mad because I won't tell them. But the problem is they'll tell me something and they'll be like, "Don't tell anybody." I don't want to be a fight for whatever reason. But then like three other people be like, "Hey, you don't tell anybody?" But she said this, and then they tell me. It's like you shouldn't have told me that. You know what I mean? So I mean, and that's how people's shit gets around. They tell three people that they trust, and at least one of them people tells three people that they trust, and it's gonna get out somewhere. One of them motherfuckers is a slimy, two-faced piece of shit, and they don't know how to keep secrets. TBS fighting a girlfriend in quotes. Teams up with Tech and Sammy split coincident. Times up with Haystack. Yeah, actually, Haystack. That makes sense, really. All right, Christy, I'm not trying to put you in a hot seat or anything, so if you don't want to, I completely understand. Could you at least come up and give us a rundown of what exactly happened? Because I think people are making some assumptions, and I still don't know everything. So at least if somebody tells me something happened, and it's not true, then at least I'll know it's not true. And that her maiden name was public. Okay, well, yeah. Here's the thing about that. People say, "Oh, well, I just showed public information." Just because you can and it's legal doesn't mean that you should. I mean, there's a lot of shit that I wouldn't have known if people hadn't gone messing around and posting people's personal shit. Yes, and it's happened to me. Yes, it's public, but bringing it into people that never would have seen it um, is bullshit. It's a sleazy thing to do. And they say, well, the phone book used to show everybody's telephone numbers, and that's bullshit too, because you could opt out of the phone book. You could have a private number. They would um, not list your phone number if you wanted them to. Gangs of New York. That's an awesome movie. What's his name? Daniel Day Lewis or whatever his name is. He's all yeah. Hey, Christy, what is going on?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I have never, I don't want to make it long because it's been a long day and shit has happened and Joe just passed and I- I'm not comfortable. But uh, it
Okay.
came up
Well, I mean,
in,
you don't have to do this if you don't want to.
no, I'm gonna do it. It came on panel, not on panel, in chat, and I'm always gonna defend myself. I don't care who it is. I do not have my camera on because it has not been a good day for me.
That's fine.
But I'm here. So I have never, because I did a panel at Cat Eyes 2 nights ago, saying everything I'm gonna say again right now. Um, I do not know if it is Tabby, the one that doxed me in a sense, but my problem with you, Savvy, because you're here, is that you were, and I'm gonna be cold. I'm gonna speak how I think. You were in the ER at the hospital, okay? I was supporting your boyfriend on a panel because we knew, I say some people knew um what you were going through, and I'm not going to talk about that because I'm not like that. And me and Junie were with Locke, and I got, sorry, let me mute my phone. I got a message, and then I went to StreamYard and saw that someone was talking shit about me, okay, for the 100 millionth time. And it was weird. And at that time, at that moment, because I was on StreamYard, I didn't know Savvy was unhiding that person. I don't know who it is. And Vladimir came up on Locksmith and was upset. We worked it out. Everything's fine with me and Vladimir and Lala. And so that happened on, I don't know, Friday night of 9 days ago, 10. And so afterwards, I found out that she was the one that was hiding those comments because it's, and I quote, it's her fucking boyfriend's channel. So she can do whatever she wants, quote unquote. But that
Seems
person
like that's
was
been a
talking
problem
shit.
before.
Yeah. That person was talking shit about me in every single comment. Okay. I don't even know if it was her. I don't know. But she wasn't hiding those comments. And she was busy doing real life things. So that makes me very suspicious. And I've said it. I have never said it is her. I have no proof, nothing. But as her friend that I was, why would she do that? Okay. So I DM'd her privately and asked her, were you this username? I don't want to say the name again. And for more than a year, we've been friends on IG, Facebook. We have each other's numbers. And she didn't respond. 24 hours passed, okay? And she did not read nor respond my DM asking if she was that person. So that was weird. For me, very weird. So I got asked again on Ed. I think it was on Ed's on Saturday. No, wait, hold on. On Monday, I got doxxed, and not even doxxed. I get that. I don't care about my second last name, the overly, but it was very suspicious about the timing. Um, and I don't. I even said it. I don't know if it was her. I don't think it was her, but whatever. But everything came like in a 4 day span. And I called her out, and she
Hey,
denied
one
everything.
second, so I don't forget again. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off. Tommy boy, somebody sent me a screenshot of what is allegedly your social security number that was doxed. I'm never going to show
Oh
it to
yeah,
anybody except you.
no, I
I don't know if
sent
it's
it.
your real one or
I have
not,
it.
but I
Send
can
it to
send it to you and delete it. I don't want it, but I don't know if it's the real one or not. So you can hit me up and whatever. I don't know if you already know about it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Christy.
No, yeah, and TBS. I sent TBS. I don't even know if it's real social security number, but I sent that to him yesterday. Yeah. But anyways,
Okay.
what I know for a fact is that Savvy was on hiding comments about me being dragged and lies, of course, and that's whatever. Um, but after that, when I was mad because she didn't respond to my private DM and I had to call her out on public at Ed's, she sent information like a screenshot from like if my Facebook information is not public. It is if you're my friend on Facebook, but not if you're not. Okay. So she was my friend on Facebook and she took a screenshot of my relatives and she did cross something out, but not the pictures, like not the image, the profile picture of my mom, my son, my ex, my cousins, and I have the pictures. And at least she sent those to 4 people because I have the proof. So why? No, I'm not lying, Savvy. Why would you send? And I'm not gonna say who you sent it to, because I don't want to. Anyways, you sent those screenshots that I doxed myself because I had my overly last name. No, I didn't. I have, and then Savvy, and I don't know if uh, Sam is here. Um, when you went up on Sam's Clit 2.0, you said that I had changed my Facebook name multiple times. It's from your voice. I have never, ever changed my name. And you said it. Okay. So make it make sense. Mm-mm. And again, I have no proof to say it was you. It's the fact that you were hiding a person that was a dog and was talking shit about me, and that happened at your boyfriend's. That's point number one. And two, you sent screenshots of my relatives from Facebook to 4 people that I know of. So that's my problem with you, okay? And I've said
Well, I
it.
mean, even if information's public, if you take it from one spot and introduce it to a whole bunch of fucking people that never would have known it, except for that, that's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And,
it's horseshit.
and again, people are saying that, why do you care? I don't care. I have nothing to hide. I have zero, zero criminal background. I live in Mexico. My parents are decent. They're not in the mafia. But why? Like,
That's too bad.
why? Yeah, that's the point. Why?
It makes them
No,
feel
it's not.
powerful. That's what it is. It makes them feel powerful to do that.
I'm sorry, I had to unblock her from Facebook. My point from the text message to Christy when she refused to talk to me is that even though she unfriended me, she still has all her info public.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I
you do.
unfriended you yesterday, Savvy. Can I
Christy,
have the
you
screenshot?
unfriended me 3 days
Hold
ago,
on, hold on. I don't
and
want to fight, Sam.
I'm not fighting
You
with you.
sent, you know when
But
I
Christy,
unfriended you? You
I
know
can
when I did
upload
that?
it to YouTube and I can let anybody share it. Your info is still public.
You
Your
know when
family,
I unfriended you?
your town,
When I saw
your
your
maiden
screenshots.
name.
Maiden name?
Your maiden name, your family's names, your town that you live in, it's all still
Well, yeah,
public.
I've always said where I lived. Yeah. That's not the point, Abby.
It's all still public. Your maiden name, the docs that you're complaining about.
My maiden
It's
name?
public.
That's not my maiden name, Abby.
No, not that name. The name listed under your information. It's still public, Christy. I was trying to help you fucking hide it. But
So
instead of
that's why
listening
you
to me and letting me help you hide
sent that to
something
people?
that you don't want out there, it's still public.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Whatever you're saying, okay, I
Guys,
believe you. But why did you
can I say
make it
something?
public? Yes, Freya, hi.
I am not friends with Christy on Facebook, and I gotta mute myself again, damn it. I'm not friends with Christy on Facebook, but I just went and left. The only thing you can see besides a few pictures are the city she's in, the city she was born in, and her first name and her
Scroll
well,
down.
M. I did. I searched the entire profile. I looked at
Why,
every single
why
picture.
would you
Because
scroll
I can
down?
show
Abby?
you.
Why?
I looked
Why?
at everything on her Facebook that I could see, and the only thing I could comment on would be with the jewelry. Otherwise, everything was there was in Spanish, but I still never saw that maiden name ever. So you
Do you
can't see
see
her
the work?
friends anymore. You can't see her friends anymore.
Do you see the work?
Yes.
No, the work, yes, the work, of course, but not my relatives. You had that
Do you see the
information because we
education?
were friends. Because we were friends, Abby. Again, Freya is not my
Jeff,
friend on
Jeff,
Facebook.
I got that DNR video up just so you know. All right, I'm sorry.
There
Go
is
ahead.
still
Okay.
one family's name that is still public on there.
Where at? I'll go look myself. Where's it at?
Keep scrolling down below work and education and all that stuff. Below her maiden name,
Okay.
below relationship, there's still a family member.
Do
There's
that,
no
Freya,
way that
please. Please do that,
there's
Freya.
absolutely no way in a community like
Your
this.
sister's name's in there.
Thank you.
Her first name
My
with the same
sister's
last
name
name.
is not overly, okay, at all.
No, it's not that name.
Freya,
Her
what
first
is
name
the information above relationship?
Contact and basic? Nothing.
No, not the bold stuff. It's not bolded. Right above relationship.
Contact and basic info, places lived, work in education, overview. In the about?
Yeah. Do you see the other names?
No. Let me
The
go
tab
through
that
it all
says
here.
other names.
No, there's nothing there. I see about
Because
Christy
you
with
were my
nothing.
friend on Facebook, Abby. You could see that because you were my friend.
No, Christy.
Oh,
We're not.
Christy.
We are not friends.
Christy. She's right. It's there.
We are
I
not
told you.
friends. No, we are
Christy,
not
listen
friends.
to Freya.
It's
Okay.
on there in that one spot. I'll send you a screenshot in
It's on there.
our chat.
You left your information public, and that's what I was trying to tell you.
No, not me. You sent it to four
Yes,
people,
you
but
did,
not me.
Christy. You
But
left your
you
information
were
on
not
Facebook
trying to say
public.
that to me. You sent it to other people, not
I
me.
sent it to you too,
No, I didn't get
but
it.
you ignored me.
No, I can
Yes,
show
I
you right
texted
now.
you.
No,
I
can
sent
show
you a
right
text
now
message,
that you
Christy,
did not.
and
You
you
sent it
ignored
to
me.
4 people, Abby. You sent it to 4 people.
Christy, I
Not me.
texted you, and you ignored me.
The
So I
last
sent it to a couple of very close people that you had announced
Why though?
that had your name, and then someone
exactly,
else that
Bill.
knows how to fix it, so you could fix it. So that way
Fix
you can
it
block the
after
info
the
that you
fact.
don't want
After,
public. So that
I
way
don't
you
even care. I don't
then
even
why are
care.
you driving on this drama?
Christy, I put a screenshot.
Yeah,
Screenshot.
I'm looking at it.
I'm gonna log out of here, guys.
Just like Freya said, it's
Thank you,
on
Freya.
there.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Okay, so
Why
I'm gonna
send it to anybody but Christy?
Yeah, thank you, Bill.
Because
Thank you.
Christy is refusing to speak to me, which means I can't help her fix it.
I deleted you from IG and Facebook yesterday, and this happened on Saturday. Okay, It's been more than a week,
But she's
Savvy.
refusing to speak to you because you sent information to people.
No.
That's the whole reason she's
No.
not speaking to you now.
Yes,
sent
yes,
me
you did. Yes,
Stop
you did.
talking
I have
over
the
me.
information. Okay.
She sent
You-
me an IG message and told Edward that I didn't respond to her, but I never received it. I showed him the screenshot that I never received a message from her. So I don't know who she was messaging. I don't know why I didn't get it. I texted her and she ignored me. From
No,
what
I
I was
didn't.
told, she ignored me because I ignored her, but I never ignored her. I would have never ignored her.
Well, why would I
I
send
have
a
never,
DM
ever,
and not get a response?
I have never, ever, ever ignored Christy's messages. Ever.
You have never. Yeah, that's true.
I would have
Until
never
this
ignored this last one. I never
Mhm.
got it. Edward told you on his panel, I never got it.
No,
You're
he didn't
still
say that.
telling
He did
people.
not say that, Savvy.
Yes,
He
he
did not say
did.
that.
Yes, he
No,
did.
no. He got
He
a
said,
screenshot from me, and he got a screenshot from you.
and he
And
said, according
my
to
my
Savvy's
message. Hold
screenshot,
on.
she never got it.
No, he didn't say that. He said that I sent it and you didn't receive it, but he didn't say that you didn't
That
receive it.
I didn't receive it. Exactly. I never
But
received
I
it.
showed my proof, and I can show right now again
Christy, I
that
can send
I
you the
can.
screenshot. I never
Yeah,
received it.
yeah. Mm-hmm. I have the
I
screenshot
never,
where I
ever
sent
received
you
it.
that message, and then from how I can delete it and not make it available.
But if
And
you unsend it, IG
Mhm.
notifies me that you unsent a message.
Yeah, but that was 24 hours after, okay?
No, Christy, if
Yes, it
if
was.
you would have unsent a message to me, how am I supposed to respond to you? And IG would have told me that you unsent a
I will
message,
say,
and then I would have asked you,
I
was it important?
deleted
Did you need to
on
talk?
panel. Okay, I deleted on panel. On panel, I showed my phone when I send or whatever that comment when I was asking you if you were that person. On panel with Ed, I did that, and it was a day after, Savvy, and I showed it live, and you know that.
No, Christy, I never got the DM from you, ever.
God.
I can send you
I
the
will say,
screenshot. I
Savvy,
never
I've
got
been
it.
through this with you before with other people. The last conversation, the last thing I said to you before I blocked you on Instagram was, "You're a lying gaslighter," and it was the same exact kind of shit as this.
And that's my point.
Of what?
Oh, hold on, Savvy. I want to say
Go
something
back and read
because,
our messages.
okay, I want to say that I do not have receipts to say that, to prove that you did what I think you did. I do not. But I do have receipts of, because it came from your voice, that you unhided a person that was talking shit about me, because as you said, you have rules from Locke's panel, and you had to do it, but you didn't read what was being said about me. That's super weird. Okay, that's point one. And point two is, now that I know for a fact, because I have the screenshots and I'm not gonna show them, that you sent 4 different screenshots, not different screenshots, the same screenshot to 4 different people, about my information on Facebook. And Freya just sent me,
Christy, was that
because
information blacked out at all?
yes, it was. Yes.
Then,
No, no, no,
then
no,
I
no,
blocked
no, no,
out the
no, no.
information, Christy.
Just the names, but not the pictures. People are not stupid, Savvy. They were going. Hold
Christy,
on.
I can't see those pictures on my screenshot. It's
Oh,
too
okay.
blurry.
Okay, so that's your point. Okay,
It's
hold on.
too blurry.
Freya just sent me, because we're not friends. I don't even know Freya's real name. I don't care. But she just sent me what she had from my Facebook because we're not friends. And nothing comes up from my relatives. That's the picture that you sent.
That's because at the
Crossing
time we were
out, yes,
friends.
blurring out uh, some information, but not the pictures. Not saying who it
Their
was because it says
profile pictures are
mom.
blurry.
But okay,
They're not
what?
pictures of your family. They're profile pictures that are
What?
on your page.
Yes. Profile pictures of
Please
my
fix
family, of
what you're
course.
saying because people think I'm sending photos of your family, not the
No, it's
screenshot
my
from your
no.
account.
It's my Facebook family pictures. The
No,
profile. Yes.
it's their profile pictures that are attached to your page.
Uh-huh.
Their names are crossed
But
out and you
why
can't see their
send people
profile.
anything?
Why would
You
you do
can't see
that?
their profile pictures because I want her to know that that is her page. She needs to hide it.
I know what my page is.
You cannot see their profile pictures clearly because it's blurry.
No, I don't get you.
So only Christy would
Why would you do
understand
that?
that.
Why?
Because it's your profile page. You need to fix it. If you're not going to let me
Oh,
help you
okay.
fix
Thank
it,
you,
then one
teacher.
of our close friends need to help you fix it.
No, I don't need that. I have nothing to hide. But why would you do that? That's my point. And you
Because
just
you
sent
need
it
to hide
to
it.
different.
Your information is one thing. You announcing your information is one thing. But to have your family's information public around all these fucking weirdos, you should protect your family. And that's what you care about, is protecting your
Oh,
family.
From
the
what?
That's
gaslighting
what you
here
need to
is
hide.
Come from? No, Sabby, you're wrong.
This was a huge fucking misunderstanding, and you took
It
it the wrong
was.
way, and you got
Maybe it
pissed
is.
off, and you
Yeah.
lost a friend.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Maybe I did. Yeah. But
well,
why
why
would
even
she?
take screenshots at all? If she couldn't get a hold of Christy, she could have just told somebody, "Hey, tell Christy that this is going on." Why send screenshots at all? I've
She
been through
has
this
a
with
lot.
Sabby before. This is nothing new to me. It's the same template, just with a different person.
I was gonna say that. Like, okay, maybe I blocked her, banned her, or whatever, but she has the venues and people that can get to me and say, okay, Sabby, whatever. And she didn't. She just sent screenshots with the last name, the overly. I don't care. Um, scribbled. But my mom's picture is there, my son's picture is there, my ex-husband, my cousins. Like, why? And I have that. I have it. And she sent those four that I know of to people that I do trust. I do. But anyways, why would she do that? I do not understand. That's my point. And I have never
I don't
said
know.
it was her that docs my second last name because maybe I did from the prescription. But what happened with the hiding and her screenshots, that's not a true friend. That is not a friend. So that's my
Look,
point.
I quit talking to Sabby privately a long time ago and took her rent and all that shit because of exactly this kind of thing. Uh, this is not the first
But
time that this has happened with her.
yeah, Lizzie, I did. I don't care. If you find my Facebook, I don't care. I'm always open. I have nothing to hide. But that's not the point. Again and again and again. hmm And I'm not even mad because again, n- what's going to happen to me? Nothing. But I'm sad that this happened. And I thought that
Well, it's still a betrayal. It's a betrayal of trust. If any, nothing else.
mm-hmm, yeah, exactly. So this has been my point since Saturday or Friday from last week, 10 days ago. I don't want to talk about her. I don't want to talk about anything, but she keeps bringing it up, and I'm always going to defend myself. And I have said I do not have proof that she doxed me or anything because I think I doxed myself with the prescriptions at Ryan's when I was not
Well,
okay.
you probably did, and I mean it. If you did, you did. It's your information. If you fucked up, you fucked up. But that's not really
Mm-hmm.
the point. The point is there are certain people that didn't see that,
Mm-hmm.
and now there are certain people that never would have seen anything like that had somebody not like put other shit out there. And then to
Exactly.
unhide a dox is bullshit too, and it's not the first time it's happened.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And I'm not afraid. I'm not nothing. I don't care. But friends don't do that. I would have never unhided or unhidden a dogs or someone talking shit about a friend of mine, even if I would lose my wrench, you know? And that happened nonstop on locks when it happened. And then and then what killed it was the screenshot she sent from my Facebook. So yeah. Yes,
All
Lizzie.
right. Well,
Liz,
now I know exactly because I didn't really know what the deal was at first, but I guess now I know.
mhm.
And whoever said that every once in a while I'm a good person, you fuck off. That's not true. I am never a good person. I just put on an act sometimes for the ladies.
And Tommy Boy, I'm not even mad. I'm just gonna always defend myself. I could care less. People can pull up here in Mexico. Try it. um, but the point is the fact that I know now, and everything is very suspicious. But if it isn't her, she did unhide comments from Locksmith, and she did send screenshots to 4 different people. And that's a fact. Okay. So that's my point, and that's my problem with her. That's it.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of people's problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Savvy.
Nani was like, look, who cares what? Look, Nani's a lying piece of shit too.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
also a gaslighter. She's just not good at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I did go up to Nanya and say that because I called her out because she and James and another person, I forget his name, it was a male, sent me, they paid for my vibrator that I have never used, by the way. And I went back to my I went back to my DM, and
But what
no,
does Tech have to say about it?
I was wrong. They sent me a gift card, a code, and I paid it like whatever. I did what I did. But Nanya from that transaction did not have my information. Maybe she has it now. I don't know. But 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 it wasn't from that. So I retracted and I said it in public.
Right on.
Yeah. Well, Nanya can laugh, Abby. I don't give a fuck. I'm reading chat. Sorry, Bill. I didn't want to come up here.
All right. Well, I do appreciate you clearing things up for me because I didn't really know what was going on, but now I do.
Mm. Can I say something before I leave? FTC is the new
Absolutely.
Jeff.
You have the floor.
Thank you. I did that because it was an inside joke, and you can go back to her streams where we were playing around with the vibrator because I was separated. Now I'm divorced, and James and whatever other dude's name is, uh, sent me a code, a gift card, and I ordered it. And since I had been married for 23 years, I have never used those shit. And it's still there. I don't know where, but it's in the house. Yeah.
Why
But
am I not? Why don't you guys? I'm a little hurt. I'm not gonna lie. You guys don't invite me to the sex toy streams. I'm an aficionado. Like I know how to build the damn things. I've designed more Adam and Eve things than you ever. Well, I'm just a little hurt. Is all I'm saying.
welcome to Mexico, Bill. You're not that far. You're not gonna get
Yeah, that's
killed.
like one of my exes used to throw sex toy parties, and I had to leave my own fucking house because it was women only. Whatever.
Dude, oh my God. I'm gonna be a lesbian now. Yeah, I'm thinking about
Me
it.
too.
No, fuck you.
I am officially a lesbian. I got my card in the mail and everything.
Freya, if you didn't use it, send it to me. It's purple, like the purple Punisher. It's purple, Freya. I have it in the box and everything. Oh, that's your Zippo.
Yep, if that's what you want to call it, baby.
Oh my God. Mm.
Did you know that Zippo, that sound here, this let me just whip out my Zippo again. This sound right here,
I love it.
Zippo has a patent on that sound.
It
And
does?
like I'm not monetized, so it doesn't matter. But I kept wondering why my videos kept getting copyright, not strikes. It doesn't count against the channel, but it's like you can just never monetize. And I thought I thought they were doing it because of and some of it was just like my own shit that I made up on the spot, like the guitar stuff, and some of it was covers. And I thought that was why, even though it was me playing, it was somebody else's song. But now I think because they didn't do it to all of them, but now I think it's the fucking Zippo sound.
It
I think
is. I love
yeah.
it. Yeah, it is. Mm. So I'm gonna drop off. I didn't want to come, but because I feel for Joe going back to the origin of the stream.
Yeah.
Not for Joe, to be honest, because he's having fun right now.
Oh yeah.
For
Oh yeah.
Ty-
You know he's watching this shit, just being like these dumb motherfuckers.
yeah, for sure. But for his wife that I met on a stream, and I hope people that have, and you said it, Bill. I hope that people that streamed today and talked about it have her back month 2024 and move forward. But because she's gonna have a hard time. Um,
Yeah.
and it's not about today. It's about what's coming for her and dealing with not having him. He was very young. Um, and I did a lot of
38, I
panels.
believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of panels with him. He was funny. I even did a panel when he was in the hospital. That's how I met Tasha. And and I feel for her because I know for a fact that Toe is resting in peace. And I'm not sad. I'm happy that
Oh,
he's not,
33. Okay.
yeah, 33, JFK. Yeah. He's not suffering. He's where he needs to be, and the people that loved him are suffering. So I hope that the people that streamed and did everything about him today still be able to say and do the same a year from today. I don't want to
Yeah.
sound so harsh,
No, that's
but
I was talking about that earlier. People, and there are some genuine ones, of course, but I'm
oh yeah.
sure, and I didn't see any of it, but I could tell already. There are probably 5 or 6 live streams today where people were acting like they were best friends, um,
Hmm.
and there is a cash app that goes straight to his wife. If anybody tells you any bullshit like, "Oh, send me the money, I'll make sure she gets it," no. Um, there's a
Yeah, please,
cash app.
people, do the Cash App. Do the Cash App directly to Tasha. Yeah, do the Cash
Yeah,
App. Yeah, please. Um, and I hope everything next year 7. I'm reading chat, and I hope Tasha can heal. It's hard because I'm divorced. And I was married for 23 years. He's not dead, thankfully. But
bullshit. You wish he was dead at times.
no, I don't. But well, yeah, not now, but yeah, I did. But
Yeah, it's all right. It's
now
normal.
that I think about it, yeah, even though we're not a couple, we're not married, I would not be able to hold it together if he passed, because he's my, well, he was my partner for 23 years. So everyone say and send Tasha good vibes. I don't know if you pray or not, but just good vibes, because she needs that. And I know that because Vladimir said it, I think 3 or 4 days ago, that Tasha didn't want any money, but he was dropping her cash up, and that's perfectly okay.
Yeah,
Drop anything you can and want to her cash app directly. She needs it because it's expensive, okay? Um,
yeah, y'all.
and
She's not asked for it at all. People just
mhm,
started. We started, including myself. We all
mhm,
just started putting it out there because I mean I do the same shit. I'm like, oh no, I'm fine, whatever. I don't need anything, And yeah, I get it. She's gonna have funeral
mhm.
expenses and burial or whatever they do. Um, I can give her
Even
a good rate on a cremation. I'm kidding.
oh, I was gonna say that. I was gonna laugh because I know Toke was gonna laugh, even though he doesn't have a lot of like toes.
Well,
Oh
yeah, I
my
mean
God.
that's how when Toe came up here, he would usually when he came up here he was in the hospital. And
Mm-hmm.
this last time he didn't say anything. He made jokes and whatever. There's just
I
something in
was
his voice. I
here.
I
Yeah,
just kind of knew that he wasn't gonna last very long. But
I was
yeah, I mean
here
I
on
said
that
earlier
map.
that they said that his brain function he hadn't had any brain function in 3 days, and I said how could they tell? And I know that's gonna piss some people off, but Toe would have liked it. So
Yeah. So if anyone wants to drop a dono to Tasha, do that, please. I cannot because I'm in Mexico and there's no cash app. But whatever. If you go to a Quick Trip, Circle K, 7-Eleven, you're gonna spend more money. So just do that for tonight because he's not gonna come back, and she's hurting, and I just and he was a donor. Okay, let's go back to that. He was a donor. He is a donor. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a donor too, but my organs are going to be so fucked up they probably won't be able to do anything but donate them to science fiction.
Me too. I'm a donor, but I don't know what they're gonna do with my organs. But I am. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna drop off. I have to work tomorrow, but thank you, Bill.
All right.
Always.
Well, thanks for clearing that up for us. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Good night, everyone. I'll be in chat.
Yeah. Get in chat where you belong. Send Christy 3 more vibrators. Oh, you pervert. I like it. I like it. Buzz Lightyear. There's there's actually Dr. Haskell. He's got a body farm not too far from me. They also do, out there on his property, they do World War II reenactments where, like, they have tanks and a bunch of dudes in World War II gear running around shooting blanks and stuff. It's pretty awesome. I didn't know that they did that out there. My friend and I have been camping in the woods kind of over a hill from there. And we start hearing boom, boom, boom. We're like, what the fuck? So we low crawl up over this hill and we see fucking tanks. Uh, we thought the Russians had invaded. And we almost started shooting back with live ammo. Luckily, we caught on to what it was. But yeah, Dr. Haskell, Neil Haskell, I think is his name. You can look him up. He has a bigger body farm out west somewhere, but he has because he worked at St. Joseph's College out here, and he had a body farm out there on his property. Unfortunately, they wouldn't give me a tour, but I tried. No, not on the bodies. It's a totally separate thing. Although that would be a good prop. But what they do is they study. He's a forensic entomologist, I believe, is one of his titles. But they lay bodies out in the woods and they study how the insects break them down, and so they can tell how long a body's been laying or whatever. Like, okay, it's got this much of this kind of larvae in it, and then whatever. So yeah, they study the entomology that eats up the bodies. I mean, I tried to donate my body to it, but they're like, "You're still alive. We can't." I'm like, "So what? That just makes me better than all the rest of them." Yeah, I believe that the big one's in Tennessee. If I think you're right, Section 15. But he's got a small one here in Indiana, or at least he used to. I don't know if they still do or not because St. Joe shut down. But I thought about sneaking out there and getting some Halloween decorations. And if any of the ladies want to donate their still living bodies to me, I got the paperwork. I think OTR got roped in. I think Jeff roped him in, and OTR didn't really know what was going on. I think he kind of got shanghaied by Jeff. OTR is a cool dude. I've actually met him in person He let me touch his leg. Yeah, OTR just he doesn't like being in the middle of shit. OTR didn't know how to pray. So, well, I mean, if you weren't brought up in it, then like a lot of I know I everybody kind of not everybody, but like I pray different than what I was taught. I'm not. Uh, I'm more of a deist than anything. I was brought up Southern Baptist, and I know how they pray, but that's not how I do it. Koufax already got dibs on your tattooed. Nah, damn it! I'm always a day late and a dollar short. Lampshade. Yeah, but okay. Well, if he's selling said lampshades, I would like first dibs. If you know how to talk, you know how to pray. Yeah, but there's more to it than that. Like you got to get that internal projection antenna out there. Anybody can say the words, but if you're not really feeling what you're saying, then it's meaningless. That's why I don't like recited prayers where you say the same thing. Um, I think recited prayers have no feeling. You just repeat the words and it doesn't mean anything. It really should come from the inside, not the outside. In my opinion, and I'm not even saying that I think prayer actually works, but it can't fucking hurt. I mean, if somebody's all fucked up, you can pray over them all day long, and every once in a while shit does happen, but uh, you bring in a doctor, and generally they can do a lot more than a prayer can, in my opinion. And you don't have to speak out loud to pray either. According to at least the way I was taught, God knows what you're thinking at all times. So I'm already going to hell. I don't even know why I bother praying. But I tell you, the people that really believe in that, like I've asked y'all to pray for my dad and my mom at different times, and um, when I go to them, be like, hey, I got a bunch of strangers that are going to pray for you. That means everything in the world to them. Like it'll lift their spirits automatically, and that's a big part of getting over shit. So, but yeah, there's something I was going to say earlier. There's a few people that I'm done with, and there's going to be more people that I'm very close to being done with because I'm sick of their bullshit. Make no mistake, I am not on anybody's side. I'm on an island by myself. Yeah, be kind. That video I was talking to you about, making about all my knife sharpening stuff. I finally got around to making that video, and I make mostly shorts that are under a minute. I made a fucking 12-minute video on knife sharpening and the equipment that I have and different techniques and stuff. Took, I don't know, like 2 hours to upload from out here. And fucking YouTube took it down. I don't know why I wasn't talking about stabbing. I did talk a little bit about, I'm not a big knife fighter, but I did talk a little bit about knife fighting techniques and how full of shit some people are, but yeah, they took it down immediately. I don't know why. Do tell who I'm done with. Well, I'm already done with some of them, and some of them I don't know. You will know eventually. It's just not the right time yet. I'd like to have conversations with them face to face before I blurt it out on the internet. I think some of you have already picked up on it. Some of you already know. I mean, I know that because you've talked to me about it. Yeah, I put way worse stuff up on YouTube that's still up. Shit that pretty sure is going to get me canceled, but I don't care. And then something like that, they take it down. I don't know. In fact, I just put up part of a Guns N' Roses song called "One in a Million," and I put in the bad parts. So I'm expecting to get, yeah. I just put that up today. If it's still up, Bill finna expose femboy. If he don't cut his shit, Josh, yeah, I will. The only reason I haven't, is I don't want to make more trouble for Sammy. But yeah, if he keeps his shit up, uh, I mean, he knows what I've got, and I'm sure you know what I've got. So yeah, Tech, keep this shit up, man, because there's gonna come a point where I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw it out there, and hopefully Sammy won't be mad at me. I'm just trying not to cause her any more problems. But yeah, dude, you know some of what I've got. It's probably advertising knife brand. I was saying the knife brands, but I wasn't like advertising for them. In fact, I said that I don't get like nobody's paying me. I just talk about the products that I believe in. And if something is shit, I'll tell you it's a piece of shit, even if it's a brand I like. All right, y'all. Unless somebody else has something they want to bitch about or whatever, I'm gonna uh, one more cigarette. And if nobody has anything else they want to talk about, I'll probably hang it up because I'm sick of talking. Next time I buy a pack of cigarettes, I'm gonna buy a pack of Marlboros in honor of Toe. Oh shit, not good. Do I make you horny, baby? Who's y'all's favorite villain from Austin Powers? I think Fat Bastard's pretty funny. And I was going to ask too, Colonel or Commander Jackal, whatever his name is, was he had a live schedule for like 5 o'clock Eastern time. And I was kind of waiting on that to pop off, but it never did. Was he just fucking with everybody, or like is he going to do it still? I don't know. Why am I such an asshole towards you? Oh, Gen A. I'm an asshole towards everybody. You just happen to take it personally. Ask anybody here, they'll tell you I'm an asshole. I'm always an asshole. Also, Gen A, I tend to, if people don't come at me, I tend to not go with them. So it goes both ways. See, there you go. Even Miranda says I'm an asshole. That's I really expected a bunch more of you to come forward and call me an asshole because this is your free shot. I told Danielle I was going to hurt squirrels in the forest. I actually try to make it so they don't feel anything. I mean, I am going to eat them after all. And it's not really my fault if a tree falls in the forest and flattens a squirrel. I usually don't have anything to do with that. Although, there's been times where I was cutting trees down with a chainsaw, and yeah, every now and then, some little babies will fall out, lay on the ground, and scream for their mother. But mommy got flat, so. Well, I'm pretty well out, Miranda. Like, it doesn't matter which way you stick it in there, you know, I'll be able to handle it. Bet you cut down the trees just to hear the screams. No, 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 no. Most of the time I'm using a chainsaw, so you can't hear it anyway. I mean, I have used an axe a bunch of times too, but it is pretty fun to chase them around on the ground with the axe after they fall out of the tree. One day you will have your day. Are you talking about with you, Danielle? Because I already know that's going to happen. If I can ever get you to just fucking talk, I can work my way right in there. man, I'm not even drunk and people are telling me to say goodnight. All right, cigarette's almost done. But yeah, just keep Tasha, you know, in mind. Judgment Day. Danielle, don't you know? I run Judgment Day. I'm actually pretty nice to animals. I don't hurt them for fun. And I don't like people that do. One of these days, I'll tell you guys all about the fucking how they torment baby monkeys over in Vietnam, the Philippines, you name it. They make it look like they're saving the baby monkey, but it's like it's the same fucking monkey that's 3 days old and in a puddle of water, and then somehow it gets stuck in a tire. It's the same fucking monkey. I mean, and there's a bunch of these things, and I'm rather fond of primates, and it just fucking yeah. And they fucking like they'll tape their hands closed so that they can't even suck on their thumb to soothe themselves. Um, yeah, that kind of shit just infuriates me. They give patrons rubber. Oh yeah, there used to be a series. Um, when I was a kid, underground VHS tapes were a big deal, and one of the series was called Faces of Death, and yeah, they do that. That's the first time I saw it. Yeah, they'll put the monkey. They have a table that's made with head holes cut out. They close the monkey's neck up in there, and the things know what's going to happen. You can see the fear, and they're screaming. And yeah, they take up fucking mallet and they bash their skulls open while they're still alive and eat them. Yeah. If anybody knows what Faces of Death is, you're an old fucker like me. If I see Cheeky Chops, tell him I love him. I don't really talk to Cheeky Chops, but okay, I'll do that. Yeah, most of the Faces of Death stuff was fake, but some of it was real. Yeah, I would never do that to a monkey. I would only do it to a kitten. I'm joking. Stop typing, just reverse whatever you were saying. All right, y'all. Yeah, but remember toe and baby monkeys in your prayers or positive thoughts or whatever. Appreciate y'all. Stay naked.